Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to be coming at you guys with another recipe. This is actually a recipe I haven't done before, so we're gonna try it together, okay? So as you guys know, I have recently gone dairy free for the most part. I'm not like 100% dairy free, but I'm not, if you know what I mean. So I am also refined sugar free and I'm also gluten free. So one of the things that I love to do is bake, but being gluten free, that is quite the challenge, as some of you may know if you're also gluten free. So my favorite banana bread, so what I'm going to be making is banana bread. And one of my favorite banana bread recipes is actually one that my mother-in-law has, so I had her send it over to me, making some adjustments, looked up some other recipes, kind of have a guide. I've noticed that with gluten-free stuff and kind of with the whole foods aspect, I haven't really followed a recipe to a T. I always add in my own things. Like even with my energy balls that I've been making, I add in my own things. So yeah, we're going to pray to God that this works out and it tastes delicious. I mean, we have chocolate chips, we have nuts, we have bananas. Pretty sure I can't mess this up, but I don't know. So we're gonna do this together. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scoot you guys in. I'm gonna preheat my oven first, 350. And then I'm gonna scoot you guys in, show you guys everything, kind of do a voiceover of everything that I am putting in to the banana bread. One thing I will just note, if you want to make this, I just freeze the bananas. This is something that I actually learned from my mother-in-law. Like when you get really ripe bananas, just throw them in the freezer and then thaw them out and make banana bread. So I have like so many effing bananas in there. I should just cut them up for smoothies, but I'm too lazy. I do have some in there, but not all of them. Anyways, getting off topic. Go figure. So I'm going to just go ahead and start with this banana bread. Guys, I'm really scared because I really love banana bread and I really want this to work out because there's nothing bad that's going into this at all. So fingers crossed, and if you want to see how I make this banana bread and then wait and see my reaction at the end to if it's delicious or not, then let's just go ahead and get started. Here are some things that we're going to need: a loaf pan, some baking soda, baking powder. These are dairy-free semi-sweet mini chocolate chips. Some, I believe that's cinnamon. I'm trying to show you, but the glare is way too bad. Ground nutmeg, and once again, you know, the glare. Then this is 4 tablespoons of coconut oil, some bananas, eggs, almond flour. Correct that. Coconut flour, walnuts, pecans, and maple syrup. Now it's time to assemble, people. So we have 4 smashed bananas. Mine were frozen. Now they're not, obviously. That's common sense. And then I'm taking 4 tablespoons of coconut oil. This is amazing. I love coconut oil. Then really quickly, I'm going to take 4 eggs and put them in. For gluten-free stuff, eggs are really important just because it kind of binds everything together. Then we're taking a ½ cup of maple syrup. This is going to be the only sweetener in the whole thing. Excuse Chuck, he just came home from work. And then I'm literally trying to get every single drop of all of that maple syrup out of the jar. Next, we're just going to put some vanilla. I just kind of eyeballed this. It's supposed to be 2 teaspoons, I believe, since I doubled the recipe. And then I'm just whisking all of the wet ingredients together and putting them aside. Now the dry ingredients, we're doing 1½ cups of almond flour, and then I'm going to be doing, I believe it was ½ cup of coconut flour. Coconut flour you always want to do less of because it really thickens as you mix things together with it. And then now I'm doing cinnamon. I think it called for a teaspoon, so technically 2 teaspoons since I doubled it. There's Chuck again. And then I did some nutmeg. I can't remember how much it is, but like I said, everything will be in the description box down below. And then now I'm just adding a pinch of pink Himalayan salt. Then I'm going to whisk it all together kind of with a fork. And then I'm going to add it to the wet ingredients. Then I realized that I forgot the baking powder and baking soda, story of my life. So I did 1.5 teaspoons of each of those into the mixture, and then once again mix that all good so it's all nice and incorporated. Now we're going to be putting some chocolate chips. So I kind of started to sprinkle this thinking that I wouldn't put that many in, and then I just said the hell with it. YOLO, putting the whole rest of the bag in, dumped it right now. Yeah, you know, you only live once. Then now we're going to be chopping some walnuts. These are my favorite, walnuts and pecans. Really any nut except for peanuts I can get down with. So did some walnuts, then we did some pecans, added that into the mixture as well. And then once again, we're just going to be mixing everything together. I was really surprised with the consistency of this batter just compared to other gluten-free things that I've made, so I was really pleased. It was promising. Now we're just going to dump it all into the loaf pan. It looks very pretty after, you know, I dump it. I realized I did this at the wrong angle. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, and then we're going to put it in the oven for 1 hour. And then just a little note, I put it on that pan just because I didn't want it to spill over in case it rose a little bit too much since I did double the recipe. Alright everybody, please excuse the attire and the face. I just got out of the shower. Side note, believe it or not, this shirt used to fit me very tightly and now it's, you know, very baggy, but it's perfect for bedtime. So I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like and do a taste test. Oh, the lighting. That's a little bit better. I'm gonna take a piece down to Chuck too, so we'll see what he thinks. He's actually thoroughly surprised by some of the things that I make that are gluten-free, dairy-free, and refined sugar-free, which is exactly what this is. So I'll show you guys what it looks like. It looks delicious. And like I said, I doubled this recipe and I'm glad because could you imagine like half, but the timing was the same, which is kind of weird. So I did this for $3.50 for about an hour. So I'm gonna push you guys right here. It's the moment of truth, guys. Oh my Lanta. Oh, it kind of broke apart a little bit. That's okay. So since this little piece fell off, you know. Oh, why is the lighting being so bad? Okay, that's kind of better. So since this piece fell off, oh my god, I did such a good job. Yes, I'm so proud of myself. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, just so that you guys like have a semi idea of what I'm, oh, let me put you guys like there. Let me not die. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in the toaster oven, get a little crispy, and then we will take it down to Charles. Ah, this is better lighting in my living room where I have 6 windows around me. Speaking of, beans. There's Bean. Aw, my sweet kitty, what are you doing? There's Bean. You hear your daddy? Do you hear daddy? Do you hear him downstairs? You sweet kitty. Come on. Come on. Oh. She's like flicking her tail. Oh, that's funny. Anyways, so Chuck didn't want to be filmed, which I can respect. I wouldn't want to be filmed while I'm eating, but I do. So, he loved it. Said it was a 10 out of 10, considering what the ingredients were. He really enjoyed it. He couldn't, I mean, you can tell that it's not like made with flour. I mean, you can definitely tell those differences, but, otherwise, I think it's delicious. I want another piece. I cut a piece off, so like my only one thing that I would note is that it's a very, like, I hate this word. It's very moist. I hate that word. It's just so disgusting. I don't know, maybe it's just me. So actually, I know it's not just me. I know plenty of people in my life who think the word is disgusting as well. Great, I'm getting another pimple. My face has literally been breaking out so bad ever since I had my derma sweep. And it's not getting any better. Anyways, instead of me like ranting and raving about my personal problems, the bread was amazing. I will say that I lathered like a shit ton of ghee on it. That ghee that's in the thumbnail of the video, that is my favorite ghee. I literally can lick it out of the jar. It's not a good habit to have, but it's guilt-free banana bread. There's nothing bad. There's like a small minuscule amount of pure cane sugar in those semi-chocolate chips. I don't even know how many I put in there. You know, you saw me in the clip. I just poured the bag in there, so. But yeah, that is all that I have for this video, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. The banana bread was, I hope you guys try it. Again, I doubled the recipe. Recommend it. As you can see the size, they're like good pieces. I'll probably end up eating the whole loaf between Chuck and I. We'll probably finish that bad boy off by the end of the week, but if not, I'll probably freeze some of it, because that's the thing with like paleo and gluten-free things. They go bad very fast. They lose their structure very fast. But what I was gonna say is, when I was cutting my piece, it kind of broke apart a little bit into pieces, so I couldn't throw it in the toaster oven, which was kind of sad, but whatever. First world problems. So I think that because it's so, like, it's still so warm in the center, even though I let it cool for over an hour, I think you just really need to let it cool completely. So like an hour or two, you know, maybe make it when you get home from work and eat it way later in the day, so. But yeah. That is all that I have for this video. So if you guys liked this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so that you can be a part of the Sam fam. And also, because YouTube is difficult these days, don't forget to hit that bell so you can be notified with all of my future videos. And in that note, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.